why we feel that anything we do doesn't really matter much. We rarely feel emotionally safe. At the time, I felt really lonely. It is very much normal in our society that our opinions are often ignored. Hello everyone, this is Shovan, and in this channel we don't just talk about psychology theories, but we also see how to apply them using various psychological tools. In this video, we will talk about why we feel that anything we do doesn't really matter much. Why we feel that trying is kind of pointless, or even why simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain. Psychologists call this learned helplessness. And we will see how it really impacts us and how to get over from it. I remember a day when I was in my first standard and there was this student who was beating one of my best friends, and I was a little bit far from the situation, but suddenly I got angry, so I ran to that guy and I kicked him really hard that he fell on the ground. And what happened after about few seconds was that there was blood all around the places, and that guy was not even able to get up, and he was lying on the ground still. His parents came, he was taken to the doctors, and things was fine. He got, I think, 2 or 3 stitches on his head. But that incident completely changed me, because at that time when I was looking at the guy bleeding, I was scared. I was badly scared, and I was feeling guilty from within. What have I done to this guy? Because I didn't mean that harm. I didn't want to make that harm to that guy. But this thing happened, and without even understanding, there was doctors, there were parents, teachers all around the places. At the time, I felt really lonely because there was no one whom I could reach to and say that I didn't mean this, I didn't want to do this. And everybody around me was feeling like punishing me. They wanted to call my parents, and I was totally scared at that time, because I knew that if my parents know about this, they are going to just kill me. And things were going in my mind like, what if I get suspended? What if my parents get to know about the entire situation? And I was very much scared at that time. I still remember that I could not sleep for 2 or 3 months after that situation. I could not sleep properly because the situation, the incident was continuously haunting me from inside. The reason why I'm telling you this story is to help you understand that even when I was in my first standard, I did not really have anybody to share my feelings. I was completely lonely, I was scared, and I had to deal all those things alone, which I couldn't definitely. And that incident has kind of changed me in a way. It broke me, and it broke my confidence as well. These incidents completely change us. It impacts our present moment as well. It is very much normal in our society that our opinions are often ignored. We are continuously criticized even when we are a child. We get badly punished for our mistakes as well. Even if it is small, we get badly punished. And we rarely feel emotionally safe. The point that I want to make here is that we cannot go back to our past and change those incidents, change those feelings. What we can do rather is that we can actively work on today to change our thought processes, to change our belief system. I was a very underconfident guy, and creating these kind of videos were a lot hard for me. Even today, it is very hard because speaking in front of the camera is always a very tough job to do. And I actively work on changing my belief system so that I can come in front of the camera and I can share the feelings that I want to share. I'm a psychology student and I'm not a guru. I'm still working on myself, and what I want to do is I want to actively share the tools which I have been applying on myself so that we can grow together and we can glow together. Now the question is, what is the solution? The solution is very simple. I have a simple tool which I want to share with you in this video. See, first of all, you need to understand that getting out of it is not that easy. The reason why I'm saying it's not easy, because it takes a lot of time and very few people today have that much of patience. So I would request you to please have some patience, apply it on a daily basis so that you can also slowly become more aware of yourself and more confident in life, and your learned helplessness that you have developed over the period of time would fade away slowly. The tool is very simple. So here, as you can see, the first question that we ask is, in which of the areas of my life I did better or pretty good? The point is, first of all, we need to understand that we are not all about failure, right? We have done something at least in our life which was positive. We have something that we have done consistently. In my case, you can see that I have been pretty good at getting a job. So I was in need of a job back in 2020 and I got that in time, because that time COVID hit, and I'm really proud of myself for that. I was consistent with my painting as well. This is one of the things which is positive for me. Then the third one is, although I did not study much, but I did pretty good with my psychology exams. So again, this is one of the things which I did pretty well in life, and I'm sure that these are just few examples. If I just analyze my life, I'll get a lot of things, and similarly you will also get a hell lot of things where you have done pretty good. Secondly, you will have to look at what is your goal in the following aspects. So I have listed down few aspects which I think are important. You can add your own aspects. The first aspect is health, then we have relationships, career, personal development, and then passion and hobby. So for me, I have a goal in personal development, that is to be to apply psychological principles on myself and become more confident. This is one of my personal development goals that I have, and you can have your own in each and every aspect. The third step, we ask a simple question, that what is one small step that you would want to take now at this time? Now here I want to mention a very simple rule, that is, sometimes what we do is we wait for motivation before taking action. But what you should actually do is you should take a smaller step, and that step will help you to motivate yourself. So motivation does not really come automatically. So even if my video gives you motivation, then it's not really a motivation. It's you can say it's excitement, right? So motivation, the real authentic motivation, comes after taking a small step. So the third step is, what is the one small step, very small step that you can take today or now at this point? The fourth question, we ask ourselves, what would be our plan for tomorrow? So it's important to not only plan or work today, but also to everyday plan tomorrow. If you can plan for your tomorrow, and if you can every day do that, then slowly you take the smaller steps and you move forward in your life. So you can download this workbook from the description and you can apply it on yourself. See you in the next lecture.